Ever wondered where the concept of cars came from and how it evolved over time? Our journey begins in the 18th century with a man named Nicolas Joseph Cugnot. In 1769, Cugnot unveiled his creation, the first self-propelled vehicle. It was a steam-powered, three-wheeled contraption that, although far from what we'd recognize as a car today, was a true groundbreaker. Fast forward to the 19th century, when a gentleman by the name of Carl Benz stepped onto the scene. In 1886, Benz introduced the world to the first practical car powered by an internal combustion engine. His creation, the Benz patent motorwagen, was a game-changer. This wasn't just a novel invention, it was the first commercial automobile. This marked an important milestone in the evolution of cars, setting the stage for future innovations. So the first car was born, but it was not the car as we know it today. It was just the beginning. Did you know the first cars were not mass-produced? So, how did we go from handcrafted cars to mass production? Well, it all started with the introduction of the assembly line by Henry Ford in 1913. Before that, cars were a luxury, handcrafted and available only to the affluent. But Ford had a different vision. By implementing the assembly line, Ford was able to dramatically cut down the time it took to build a car. He could produce a Model T in less than 2 hours, compared with the 12.5 hours it took before. This made cars more affordable, opening the doors to the middle class who could now own a car. The Model T, the first car to be produced on a mass scale, truly revolutionized transportation. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a symbol of freedom and mobility. The Model T was a game-changer, marking the start of the automobile era. The end of World War II brought about a boom in car production. But how did cars evolve into the sleek, high-tech machines we see today? In the aftermath of the Second World War, there was a surge in car manufacturing. The automobile industry, having been previously co-opted for the war effort, returned to civilian production with a vengeance. This era saw an influx of new designs and technologies that began to shape the modern car. The chrome and tail fins of the 50s gave way to the muscle cars of the 60s, and the automobile began to take on a new role as a symbol of personal freedom and status. The 1970s, however, brought with it an oil crisis that shook the world. Suddenly, the gas-guzzling monsters of the previous decades were no longer sustainable. The crisis prompted a shift in focus towards smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles. It was during this time that Japanese and European manufacturers, with their compact and economical designs, started to gain a foothold in the global market. As we moved into the 21st century, the automobile industry started to grapple with a new challenge: environmental sustainability. This led to the rise of electric and hybrid cars. Pioneers like Tesla brought electric vehicles into the mainstream, proving that sustainability and performance weren't mutually exclusive. But the evolution of cars didn't stop there. The advent of technology has brought us to the brink of a new era: autonomous driving. Companies like Waymo and Uber are leading the charge in the development of self-driving cars, and while there are still many hurdles to overcome, it's clear that this technology will play a big role in the future of transportation. From the dawn of the automobile age to the digital era, the evolution of cars has been marked by constant innovation and adaptation. And as we look towards the future, one thing is certain: the journey of the automobile is far from over. From horseless carriages to electric vehicles and self-driving cars, the journey of automobiles has been truly remarkable. So, what have we learned about the history and evolution of cars? We've journeyed from the birth of the first self-propelled vehicle, a truly remarkable innovation at its time. Then we've seen the dawn of an era, the mass production of automobiles, led by the iconic Model T, a car that revolutionized not just the auto industry but also the way we live. We then took a leap to the post-war boom, a period that saw a surge in demand and innovation, leading us to the sleek, efficient, and technologically advanced modern cars we see today. From simple machines to complex smart devices, cars have indeed come a long way. But this journey doesn't end here. The evolution of cars is a testament to human ingenuity and innovation. Who knows what the future holds? But one thing is certain: cars will continue to evolve, and we can't wait to see what's next.